Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin. Today we are here at Infirmary Mound Park. I think this is technically Granville, Ohio. And we are participating in what is probably our last scavenger hunt of the season, where we are going to attempt one last time to find the glass. Now, technically, the Find the Glass program ended for the season at the end of September. However, they did send out an email that there are two pieces of glass that still have not been found. Both of them are actually relatively close to me, but both of them are in massive parks. So one is in Lobdell Reserve, which is half nature preserve, half disc golf course, and is absolutely massive. And the other one is here at Infirmary Mound Park, which is also extremely massive. So due to how big this place is, and due to the fact that it is already around 5 p.m. and my dogs normally eat around this time, and I don't want to leave them waiting too long, especially Waddles. If you've ever seen that little fluff ball, she demands her food. We are just going to do a quick search, probably not that long. Now, so far, unless something changes, I have decided that we're going to search along this new trail they seem to have called the Ferry Trail, because it seems like if that's something new that they're trying to promote, that would be a great place to hide the glass. And I also believe that it's not super long, since it does seem to be, for children. So, just to give you an idea, there is a little map. It's not very long. And if I were going to hide the glass, that's where I would hide it. Okay, so looks like we are on the official trail. Just kind of looking around in the grass to see if they hit it there. Yeah. It's kind of a bit barren over here because the seasons are changing and we have been in an extreme drought. I don't see it down there. So, yeah. Now I should say that even though this is the part we're checking out just because it's new and I think they would want to promote something new, there's like a horse arena here. There's the lake, which we walked by part of it. As you can see, there's several other trails. And there is a natural playground too. It really could be anywhere. This park covers miles and miles, which is both great to have a big park like this so close to home, but also when you're searching for a very small piece of glass, kind of makes it a bit hard. Also, if you do happen to live in this area, I actually just learned that this park has kayaks that you can rent out. It's a completely automated thing. You have to download an app. And I think it said it was $25 for 2 hours, $15 for every hour after that, or $50 for all day. So, not really sure how those prices compare. I'm sorry, I keep tripping. Oh, it looks like there's a whole little story to this. I'm not sure how those prices would compare to, just buying your own kayak. But that is a pretty cool option. It is a 2-hour minimum. Now, I also think that there was at least one paddleboard in there, which is, in my opinion, much better. I did almost drown in a kayak 3 times, so I'm not a fan of them. So, this is actually a really cute little trail that kids would love. I mean, they got the little story and stuff. But we are here to see if there is glass. Ferry request, no glitter. How to know fairies are near. Soft bells, mushroom circles, strange music, scent of apples, grass, or violets, large patches of clover, mysterious giggling sounds, and crows and ravens follow you. If only there were signs on how to know that a piece of glass was nearby. Oh, this is actually really adorable. Looks like they put little fairy doors and fairy houses everywhere around here. So, oh yeah, look at that. It's actually really cute and adorable. I love those little houses. Some of them seem to have fallen over. None of them are a piece of red glass, though. Although, to be honest, if they did hide the glass, like on this trail, there's good odds that they would think it's part of the trail and not touch it. So, that is so cool. So, I'm starting to feel like maybe my theory may be wrong. And I mean, if I am wrong and we don't find the glass, that would kind of suck. But it's been a fun season of searching. And although I really did want a red piece of glass, they've already confirmed that it will be back for next year. So, I have that to look forward to for next year too. But we're still going to keep an eye out and walk this fairy trail real quick. I mean, at the very least, we're seeing some cool stuff. I wish I had like another camera on me so I could send a photo of these to my friends, because I'm sure they would love to take their kids out here. So far, no glass, but lots of cute little houses, which are adorable. I am trying to mentally think of where else in the park the glass could be. I mean, there's definitely no reason that it couldn't be here, pretty much any of the other places that I listed. However, no glass in there. That would have been a really cool place to find the glass. And a treasure chest, that would have been awesome. There's no reason that it couldn't really be any of the other places I listed. However, the natural playground is always filled with children, and I do believe that it is mainly... Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi. Let me see if I can zoom in. I may not be able... Oh, yes. Hi. Hello. They don't even seem startled. The little one does a bit, but not the bigger one. Okay, let me zoom back out. Okay, you guys can continue eating. Yeah. Deer distraction aside, I imagine that if it was at the natural playground, it already would have been found, because there's always kids there, but also that they probably wouldn't put it in a place where there's always kids, since I believe the majority of the scavenger hunt people are adults. Of course, a lot of them do come in with their kids, but you know, you really wouldn't want to put it in a place where, you know, like there's a bunch of kids and then parents are now worried because there's a bunch of adults searching, you know, near an area where their kids are playing. The horse barn arena, just normal horse arena, is currently holding a festival. I believe it's actually called the Harvest Moon Festival. So imagine if it was there, it would have been found. And around the lake seemed really popular. There were lots of people fishing, stuff like that. So again, imagine it would be found there. And there are shelter houses here. They do get rented out for private events. So I'm not exactly sure if that would be a place that they would hide them. Holy crap, this one is amazing. Holy crap. This is like a whole English manor. That's so cool. I'm sorry, I'm really easily distracted right now. Yeah, so it is probably on a trail somewhere. But like I said, there are miles of trails here. So it's hard to know exactly which one. I'm going to be honest, since we are nearing the end of this trail, I don't think it's going to be on this one. Which is kind of disappointing. And unfortunately, I don't have the time to do a ton of looking like I normally do. But, you know, it could really be anywhere here. And the fact that it still hasn't been found after at least a... Okay, so I think I lost connection for like a few seconds. But I was saying that this one has been missing, or not missing, it's been hidden for at least a week. And I do believe the Lobdell one is probably going on 2 weeks. So maybe if we get lucky enough, they will actually start releasing more hints. Even fairies have HOAs. So I don't know. It's possible. Again, I don't think we're going to find it. We're going to go down this way because I think this does loop around. But I don't think we're going to find it, since that was like my big idea, was that it was hidden on that trail somewhere. Although I have to admit, that was very lovely to see all those little fairy houses. But maybe if we get lucky and it's not found, that they will start sending out some hints to the location that they hid it at, just to make sure, you know, that they all get found. Because, I mean, they do cost money to produce and stuff, and they want to make sure they get found. So that could be something good for us that happens. I think we have to go down this way. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to find it today. This should return us near the lake. And then unfortunately, I do have to head home because Waddles will be demanding her supper. And if she doesn't eat, she will perish. But if this is the last scavenger hunt, even though we have not found any glass this year, it was incredibly fun. I can't wait to do it again next year. Honestly, this is probably one of the best parks programs I've ever heard of. And, you know, they always get their goal, at least with me, because it always gets me out to the parks. And generally, on days when I don't have time crunches, I will spend quite some time at them. So, I am going to continue to look here as we go down. These trails are also used by horses, so I have to watch out for horse poop. But yeah, this just takes us back to the lake. Yeah, as we get back to the lake, I guess I will finish this off with talking about some things that will be coming to the channel soon. So, on Halloween, there will be the season finale of Paranormal Playtime, the investigation at the Livingston house, which, if you don't know who the Livingstons are, which I'll admit I did not, the Livingstons are the family who basically, I don't know what the right word is, they basically made the modern tomato through, you know, what's it called? Shoot, I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember the word, but like breeding different characteristics out of tomatoes that we had before. They basically made the modern tomato. Reynoldsburg, Ohio is considered the birthplace of the modern tomato, and Alexander Livingston is the father of the tomato. And it was an investigation done at his former house. It's definitely a bit different than a normal Paranormal Playtime, because it was a public investigation, which are already a little bit different, but the way I had to edit it so that it was entertaining and not just watching a blank screen for a while, as well as the second half being cut from a live stream, it's definitely a little bit different. But there were some interesting things that happened. That is coming out on Halloween, and I'm going to try to get some other stuff out on Halloween too, because Halloween is my favorite holiday. But that is really all I have for you guys. I'm sorry that we did not find the glass. Hopefully the fairy houses were cool to watch though. And we're going to end it with a nice view of the lake here. So, there we are. And unless something changes and they release more clues, that is it for the scavenger hunts this year. And I will see you guys again with those next year. And I will see you all the time with brand new videos, brand new shots. And I'm going to try to find some more stuff to live stream in the future. Thanks so much for watching.